Hello everyone and welcome back to Total War Rome 2. Today we're going to be starting a new campaign. Unfortunately, all of my other save files, for some reason, probably because I've been modding the game and the Rome 2 patches, I think, for some people are causing issues. Basically, they've been corrupted, and although I've tried a couple of the fixes that Creative Assembly have suggested, they aren't recoverable. So the Britannia and the old Caesar and Gaul campaign, although they were, they weren't too advanced, so I'm not feeling too bad about them. But still, I don't like having to restart again and again and again because it annoys you guys and it annoys me. I like to finish things I start, but it doesn't really seem to be the case. In any case, I'm going to stop rambling. Basically, the difference between this playthrough and others is because I am modding this heavily. I'm running the Divide et Impera mod to begin with, so that obviously adds a bunch of new units, some really nice custom graphic and animations, and fiddles the game to basically make it, a hell of a lot more realistic. So this is going to be more like a historical simulation rather than the arcade. So the battles are going to last longer. Casualty rates will probably be quite a lot higher. If I lose, I'm going to lose hard, basically. It's not going to be like I can keep pulling it out of the tin can. So, that being said, I've also got a few other mods that I'm running to make the battles even more epic. Like, for instance, the main mod I'm going to be running is another sub-mod for Divide et Impera, which is basically just going to be a Roman mod. Okay, oh, also, yeah, this is the start of the Roman mod here. Basically, it's really improving upon the Rome experience. So we've got a bunch of custom Rome troops, fiddling with some of the Roman buildings, some formations and types of battle for the Roman troops, including their kind of defensive scutum wall, which is their main tactic they used. In any case, so we've got the three different, basically, groups of people we can be. So we can be the populares, the aristocratic leaders of the late Roman Republic. Okay, cool. So this is basically going to be for the people in terms of the Senate. These are the aristocratic senators who liked the idea of a republic, which wasn't based around just the rich elite, whereas the optimates were like basically the aristocrats running the country. And apparently in the middle, these guys only care about Rome. So we get increased happiness with lasting culture up to 6. Wow, that's good. Some people have a natural dislike for Romans. Cultural tension 50%. The Roman culture is radiating off these inspired. Increases Romanization by 6. Okay, I have to admit, I'm liking the patriotic loyalists so far. Agricultural wealth yeah. No thanks. Recruitment costs gone down. I'm not really liking these too much. Large private property, having a reserved private group of rulers, unrest. Oh dear. You don't know. I like this patriotic loyalist. And before you shout out, if you're running the mods which I'm running, they recommend having it on hard rather than the advanced difficulty levels, purely because it is actually a lot harder. The AI is a lot smarter. So let's go ahead and go in. This is obviously going to be a Roman campaign, taking advantage of the new things I've downloaded. Now I'm going to have a sip of my South African Red Bush. It's so good. Right, after the war is over, make alliances. General principle. Beat them up, then make them your friend, so they don't come and beat you up again. Right, so here we go. Oh, I should also probably tell you that I am running a cinematic visual mod, GEM, so that should be fun. So everything should look a hell of a lot prettier. So Rome, we've got a bunch of stuff we can do here. We've got the first legion here with 2 legions of Hastati. However, from now on in the game, I'm going to be looking to recruit the units from the mod. So that's going to be this lot here. So while originally we're going to be seeing these original units, from now on I'm going to be using the units, I'm going to try and recruit the units that are actually being present in the mod. So you should start to see that coming through. Now I don't need this legion at all and it's taking money away, so I'm just going to go ahead straight away and disband the troops within it. It's good to have, I suppose, the legion itself. Actually, no, you know what? No, there's not much point in having this legion here. I'm just going to re-raise the legion up in Roma, up here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to say raise forces, We're going to reinstate the legacy of the 2nd Legion. There we go. And we're going to use the Equites Extraordinaire, these guys, because they're quite a lot better as a cavalry unit, plus they're in the mod, so they're going to look awesome. There we go, recruit. And it's going to be, yeah, Gnaeus Ilius is our general. It's good for him. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to immediately send our scout up north, have a wee look, see if we can have a wee peek at seeing where the enemies are. Oh, hello, I see some enemies here, but there's none at the town, so what we're going to do straight away is see about engaging this. Now this is actually a harder fight than most people would give this credit for. These Hastati, basically the original Hastati in the game, are really not that good in terms of Rome, in the mod anyway, because usually they're so overpowered. Like these normal Italian, for some reason, just because they're Hastati, are so much cheaper, and basically their stats are much better than all the other game, and I don't know why the Creative Assembly have done that, but it means Rome early game. So yeah, rain, although I like the look of that. We're going to go ahead and wait for rain, apparently. No. Okay, we'll do it in fog. Right, so let's go ahead and get our spears grouped together, our swords behind them, and our leader, our great leader behind them. I mean, if we look at this, look how pretty this is. Look at this. Is this not a massively cinematic experience with lovely troops? Obviously, this is the normal Hastati, and yeah, they have been changed by the normal, the vanilla mod, the Divide et Impera, Divide and Conquer. But we're not going to be seeing them again after these few units have been used up in these early conquests. Let's go ahead and start running these units up and see if we can hunt down some nasties. Apparently we can already see them, even though it's pretty foggy. I mean, I definitely, I can't see my units from here. I can see their flags. We turn that off. Can't see them. No. Oh well. So we've got some Velites. So basically Italian spear chucker dudes. They're pretty hardly, I have to admit, they're pretty heavily armored, surprisingly. We've got some Equites Optimi Italici, good for them, and some Hastati Italici. So this is some spearmen. Basically, the Hastati means like a certain class of individual who basically they're not quite the Velites, which are the kind of the plebeians, basically only being able to afford like minimal armor and javelins, whereas the Hastati are with that kind of landowner farmer class, where they here we go, so they can kind of afford to have their own, pay for their own shields and some light armor and their sword and a helmet. So that's basically what the difference between those things are. And obviously behind them you'd have the Principes, who are the kind of veterans who have lasted a wee bit longer as Hastati. So they've done some campaigns, they've got their money, they've invested in heavier armor, mail, and yeah, it was basically the Principes which had kind of the legions based on them. But I'm looking forward to this because in this mod, it's got a much more realistic depiction of the Roman army. For instance, instead of having two different tech trees for the buildings which give the ability to recruit Roman units, it's got one tech tree, and the tech advances and the building advances in which you unlock the ability to recruit the legions actually give public squalor penalties. So basically you're only going to want to do that in regions and provinces that you want to become like your hub regions, because that's how it was actually in real life. I mean, there was only a few locations around the empire, even at its height, where legions were kind of reformed, legionary cohorts were formed. When they're in the campaign, as which this building will be shown, they'll be mostly being recruited as auxiliaries. So auxiliaries will be the kind of the main basis for now. In any case, I'm going to wait for these guys to become... Oh, they're all fresh. That's fair enough. I was about to say, oh, I need to wait until they're fresh, but no, they're all pretty much ready to ramble. Right, there's a bunch of enemies up here. I'm going to run these guys up to here. Let's run these guys up to here. Get my cavalry up to here. Now I wonder, can I do this formation? No, I can't. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Later on, I'll be able to do this defensive scutum wall, which will be Epic.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yes, I see them there. Right, so they've got spearmen. So let's go ahead and match that with my troops. So we've got spearmen over here. I'm gonna may as well have them coming over here to attack those spearmen. I'm have these guys to attack these spearmen. And I guess we can bring my cavalry up to counter their general. And I'll take these two skirmishers to engage this skirmish unit here. And I'll use these skirmishers to flank and see about coming around the flank here. So these guys, quickly turn around and engage them. I want you to engage them. I guess we'll just throw spears at them. You engage them, and we'll have our general attack their general when he charges. This fight is going to be absolutely brutal. Chuck those spears. Wow, this is like literally in your face. Like, how can they miss? Throw the spears. Look at this. This is going to be brutal. Why are you not throwing your spears? Halt. Fire at will. Fire your spears, you idiot. Okay, this battle's looking good. I think what I'm going to do here, let's get these guys off fire. No, wait, off skirmish mode. And let's get them lined up like this. Let's get my general to just go ahead and charge. We'll have inspire our troops and war cry. I got 180 in there against 110. That's a wee bit too many. Why are you wavering? We should definitely be winning this fight. Let's go ahead and stop you being worried. How are we losing this fight? That's embarrassing. At least we're going to win this now, at least. Oh dear, we've been charged. They do appear to be running away. Let's go ahead and attack you. Have you guys all throw your spears in.
Our general is under attack.
And let's have you guys running like so. You're not in range. What are you doing? Let's get you running like that. There we go, to help out our infantry. As you can see, this infantry fight is just lasting very nicely. Fire! As you are, just, there we go, throw some stuff at these horses. And this is my men following them. They're not even routing, that's funny. You guys, let's bring you here and have you start to throw spears into the back of this infantry. If I can win the infantry fight, I can win the game. So yeah, let's just have you continuing to run after these troops. Let's not have you hitting your own horsemen though. So let's have you running over here. Go on, keep attacking. Alright, risking my general here, but I just don't have enough troops not to, really. Why are you not firing? Like, there we go. Throw your spears at the enemy that's right in front of you. Well, this is looking lovely, isn't it? What did I press? I pressed H. That was probably the wrong button to press. I'm going to press K, because that makes it look like this, which is awesome. These guys, are you throwing your spears? Yes, you are. Wow, that's going to be brutal. No, that's into my own men. Literally, they're right in front of you, and you're still throwing, like, into my men. Let's have you, like, right here, so you don't even miss. There you go. You can't miss. Idiots. Right, what's going on here? Let's get you attacking them before they destroy my enemy. Let's pull my general back. There's only 60 units left against 41. See about getting another charge bonus. Now charge. I can't tell who's winning here. Are we winning? Combat even. I don't like the look of that, or the sound of that. And they're running again, that's good. Well, let's get you guys. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, one of our units has used all its ammunition. But they appear to be routing. Well, let's see if we can charge these guys in the rear. See if we can get them to rout. There we go, it's rather nice, don't you think? Go away. Okay, so I'll probably take some quite heavy casualties here, I have to admit, because they're still pretty heavy. but attacking them in the rear should definitely do some damage. In any case, let's get these guys over here. Have we not killed this unit? Why do they keep on pulling? They're like pulling my men away. It's very intelligent. But let's quickly see if we can rush these units over. See if we can attack this general's unit, which appears to be routing. So maybe it's time to get you these guys in here. There we go. If we get them in here, there's a possibility they can stow their javelins in to do some damage from a flank. Let's pull these guys back, see if we can get another charge. There we go. God, this poor Hastati unit has been taking some serious fighting here, serious damage. Here we go. And here come the javelins into the flank. My men as well. Fantastic. Oh dear, I don't... Okay, let's just charge you from the side. There we go, here comes the charge. And here comes the other charge. Into the rear. So we got... These guys are getting hit from all sides. There we go. Run. This fight looks awesome, doesn't it? Just gonna make sure that the rest of the fight is indeed finished. Yes, cool. So let's bring everyone over here, and then we can just watch this one because this is all that's going on. So we've got the main front line here, which is epic. I mean, I love this mod. Just makes it, all of these mods just make this game so cool now. It looks so good. Well, I'm gonna have a cup of tea as I watch these guys slaughter each other. The fighting just looks so good. Oh, what's gonna happen? I have a feeling this guy is about to either kill someone or be killed. I'm gonna go with kill someone. There we go. No. Okay, come on, kill someone. I believe in you, Mr. Yellow Shield with the cream. Oh, no, that wasn't quite good enough. Oh. He's delving right into their lines, look at this. Right in the middle. Wow, cowards. Ah, they told you got killed. There we go. This hero here went straight into the middle of the enemy lines. Now, because this is an army and not a... what's it called? A garrison, I want to run down as many of these troops as I can, so I don't have to do it later. I did nothing. Neither of those did anything because they're too far away. That was silly. So I've taken quite a few losses, as you'll probably see, but not as much as the enemy. Feel free to slaughter these guys. Slaughter him. Really, just gonna, he's running right next to you. Oh AI, you're a wonderful thing sometimes. Come on, guys. I need my cavalry to get them, because obviously they're the only unit that's fast enough. Apart from maybe some of the velites, but... Here we go. Off you pop. Oh, and the velites appear to have caught up with them, but never mind, cavalry comes in. And smack. I doubt this army's going to survive. Jesus, this is brutal. Look at that. Just a mob slaughtering them. These poor little fellows. Some of these guys are wearing uniforms and armor, kind of this sort of armor, which is very Hellenic, very Hellenic style. I suppose that was the old Italians. That's kind of the armor they wore. So are we won? Have we won? Oh, and he went down. Jeez, that was... Oh, poor guy. I'm sorry that the world was cruel to you, my friend. And you. Oof. But apparently not you. Apparently you're alright. In any case, I'm bored of this. So, as pretty and amazing as that battle was so there we go. We killed more than we lost, however, at number. There you go. At least you can see immediately that this army is not overpowered at the beginning, as what was definitely the case before. So we're going to go ahead and enslave our fallen enemy. We purely won that fight because we had more men. That was it. That was the only reason we won that fight, and I'm liking it. This is how it should be. This is challenging. Right, so this army we can do basically nothing with. technology. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this chameleon reforms. This is going to unlock the Romani leaves, so we get levy. Sorry, so we're going to get some levy, Romani levy, senator and custodes. Okay, you get Triari, Principes. Yes, we want all of these. We get Romani Hastati. Yeah, so basically this is going to unlock all the units from which we have used in the old build. In any case, let's go ahead and build some buildings. So, making a sacred grove, because this thing, and we get, I forgot it also added the city of Rome. So this is plus 10 public order per turn, 500 wealth, 6 artillery, cultural influence, and this basically makes Rome like properly like Rome. This city of Rome building, because before there was some feeling that Rome wasn't really special in any way, and I kind of got that. I understood that kind of, and yeah, I understood that feeling. Right, in which case, that's going to be the first turn. Here we go. So let's see if the Etruscan League actually has anything to throw back at me after that bloody victory. I mean, I can't really afford to have many of those victories. No aggression pact with Syracuse? Yeah, go on then. I'm actually going to go east to begin with. I want to look east. Or maybe north. North or east, I'm not sure. Research complete, there we go. So, returned home. Cool, so that was our original leader of the 2nd Legion. I wonder, can we replace the leader by any chance? Details. General. Replace with our guy who was free. Yeah, this guy here. Asina. There we go. And he's going to be senator and custodes. So he's going to be this guy. So that's the new proper cavalry legion unit. There we go. So it's this guy here. And he's got a bunch of things to do. Household, nothing there. Right, so that's cool. What's this going to give me? Oh, not too much really. Velites, equites, so LA, I think that's a different type of person. I can't remember what LA means, but I'll need to have a wee look. Also, don't worry about the huge timers. That basically, I've got these seasons settings set on, so my campaign, I've got 4 turns per year instead of just the 1 per turn per year like normal in the grand campaign. So this would normally take 4 turns. It says, but it's going to take 16 instead. 6 turns for naval maneuvers. Training field. None of these really do that much, I have to admit. This recruitment unlocks a bunch for the cool stuff actually. I guess that starts to get legionary, yeah, so this is the legionary one, so in 26 turns I can unlock the legionary for legionary troops. That could be cool, but in any case I think it's probably smart to get cattle pens for now, and then we'll go for other training. In any case, let's go ahead and recruit some units for this, which is going to be our main army. A bunch of spearmen here, got some cavalry as well. I think I'm going to recruit some. I don't get it. These are late. These are. Yeah, this is the wealthy, like the elite and the wealthy, whereas these are just kind of normal Italian horsemen, and they have more morale, but less melee attack, but more defense. I'm gonna go with 2 of them, so I have some cavalry in my army. Really? You're going to miss out that entire 2nd recruitment level. And then, okay, so I've got Romani Hastati, light spear manipul. So young spearmen. These are light spear manipul. Cool. I thought these guys had scutums. Never mind. So we've got Rari. Oh, I forgot, yeah, because obviously at this stage they didn't really use the sword as much, so I could use Medium grade infantry. I'm gonna go and recruit a couple of these guys. Yeah. So there we go. See, those are reserve spearmen, but that's all I can recruit this turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Then I've got some skirmishers, I guess. Yeah. That'll be fine. It's a pity I don't have any infantry. Like Principes, look at this. They're spearmen. It'll be a while until we... I think the next tech tree basically turns them from spears to scutum. Scutum being the short sword. Oh, and we can upgrade these ships if we so wished. To... basically, so that's going to be the auxiliary classic. And that's going to be archer and archer. So let's go ahead and put these guys in a port so we can see about upgrading them pretty quickly. Right, that doesn't leave all that much money, so let's go ahead and think about upgrading the south of Italy. I'm thinking we should probably build a happy making place in Bruttium and a villa in Crescentia, so we can try and improve some of the unhappiness here, so we don't need to use our second legion to crush revolts so early in the campaign. Right, I think it's time to crush Arretium and take that for the glory of Rome. Well, we send our spy around and have a wee peek at the last Etruscan settlement that there is. None will escape. So let's go ahead and crush these guys. This should be a fun fight to watch. It's going to be a little easier than the last combat and units of tough guys that you need to worry about. Whereas obviously the mob and the slingers we're just going to be able to handle pretty easily. Skirmishers should be able to beat them up. I don't want to do it in the rain when our skirmishers are going to lose, or the fog. Or the fog. There we go, dry. Oh wow, look at this. That looks beautiful. This game can look so good. Why isn't this how it looks like in vanilla? In any case, let's set up like we did last time. There we go. Control 3. Obviously we've taken some casualties, so we're not quite as nicely put. I have a feeling they're going to be marching straight towards us as well. So I'm actually going to deploy over here, so we can get to the hill just as they get to the hill. So let's get up to here. I have these guys behind them, and my cavalry behind them. And let's go ahead and put it on normal speed. Oh, sorry, uber fast speed. There we go. It should be fairly nice. That is one thing that I would like in Rome too, or the next the Total War game, is the ability for when you stretch out units like this, it doesn't do it by equal rank, it does it by equal file. So for instance, if they all had a file of 5 men, this unit's frontage would be much less than the other units, but they'd still have the same depth. So they wouldn't be quite as at risk of just basically being destroyed in a battle. I mean, that's how they would normally do it. Well, obviously I can't see any enemy yet, so let's go ahead and think about moving up. Maybe we can have a wee poke and see down the mountain, because obviously we can't see that much of the battlefield at the moment. I have a feeling this thing is covering where the enemies are, so let's move up tentatively by charging. There we go. Thought we might find them here. Lined nicely up. There we go. The heavy infantry on the right hand side, so let's think about moving my Romans over to this way. And these guys over here. I think after this fight, I'm going to hold them in this place, because I don't really want to use these units anymore, because these are the old units in the game. I want to start using the Roman units. Okay, right, so Vulgus, Fundatories, let's think about engaging some of these units. So let's going to use these 3 for that lot, use that for that, and that for that, and we'll bring these guys up, and my cavalry can start walking forward as well. I'm actually going to have these guys run. There we go. Now the idea is I'm going to try and lure these units in, but not actually engage in melee, I'm hoping to just be able to kind of beat them up from a distance with my javelins, like so, and have my units retreat as they run. So they should start doing some... yeah, well look at that, that is a horrible amount of casualties we've already inflicted in the first few seconds. Right, so these guys should start throwing their spears in here. Are you going to throw your spears like I said? There we go, some heavy. This is basically their pilum, which they wouldn't really have at the moment, but never mind. You're not going to throw the pilum like I told you to? Okay, let's have you guys all shift to this side, shall we? If we shift over here, we can engage their skirmishers. Yeah, let's get our general over here then. There we go. Actually, we're going to take on their skirmishers with our general. And we're going to use our skirmishers over here behind the enemy. And we can take them off skirmish order. There we go. Nicely done. These skirmishers are not going to stand a single chance against my heavy cavalry. This is the Roman elite on horseback, beating up the Etruscans, saying, hello, actually, you know what? We want Italy. Italy is our land, because Rome is a badass city. It's founded by, you know, siblings of wolves, you know? Not siblings. Spawn of wolf. I murdered that story. Right, so 90 of them left. We're not doing badly at all. Well, apparently I've lost 10 men. I'm not too pleased with that shabby incident. Where are the bodies? Did I lose them up here? What, did my cavalry die from like just standing still somewhere? Can't tell. In which case, you levies, you're going the wrong way. Let's have you come over here. Let's have you guys firing. There we go. So you see some spears coming in now. At any time you want, guys. Wow, 2 men start throwing, now more. There we go. In we come. These guys are going to be brutalized. Obviously my guys are going to take some casualties too, but I'm not too worried. And they have their shields facing them, whereas these guys is in the rear. Go away. Okay, so apparently I think I'm about to win. There we go, so you can chase them down. There we go. You, what are you doing? Get away from that. Come on, off you pop. Off you pop. There we go. Who's used all their ammunition? You have. And you have. And you have. Well, let's go ahead and charge you in. In fact, you've got like no ammunition left anyway. One more throw. Although it's going to be back into my own units. But as I said, I'm not really worrying about casualties because I'm going to be getting rid of these units anyway. There we go. End battle. And we win. And obviously, this fight, the many as we lost. That's not bad at all. So there we go. Arretium is now ours. And let's occupy. There we go. Oh, good. And the first legion has also gone up. Okay, Vanguard Legion, plus 5% campaign map movement range, plus 3% melee attack. Auxilia, armor and melee defense. Our engines. I like this. I like the Vanguard, plus 3% melee attack skill. However, armor and melee defense, because that's 2 combat buffs, whereas that's only 1 combat buff. So I'm going to go for the... oh, we can do more than one. Okay. Frontier Garrison, Public Order bonus, Keepers of the Peace, Morale, and Public Order. Oh, Defenders of Roma, Defenses, Barricade. We're going to go ahead and get Vanguard Legion, I think. So for the next upgrade, we're going to see about getting some offensive traits. And let's go ahead and get another skill for this guy. So Rightful Sovereign, Military. I'm going to go ahead and get Commander of Men. And probably Skill Tactician. Lovely. So obviously they've changed these characters and these sheets, now they work, which is awesome. So, oh wow, I can upgrade them without having to worry. Retrain. So now we have 2 Romani Hestates. There we go, we don't need to worry about Oh, it's perfect. I thought I'd have to delete them and get new ones, but we can just retrain them. Ah, perfect. There we go. And our first legion is useful. However, I think I may have just spent all of the money. No, we had money still left. Okay. How much do these buildings cost? They all cost a wee bit too much. Right, in which case, we can think about maybe recruiting another unit for these guys? Like, no. I don't know. We need some more Hastati for this unit. Never mind. Right, end turn. But however, before I end turn, I'm going to go save it and actually going to end this episode because it's been going on for a wee while. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. When I press the button to stop it recording.